Yo, how's it going, everybody? My name is Durzo, and welcome back to Durzo Digs in the Twilight Forest Season 4. Today is episode 30, I believe, and I've actually done a lot since last time. So last episode, I believe I had just made my Goggles of Revealing and my gold capped wand. I have done a lot since then. If we go ahead, let me get back into proper mode. If we check out the Thaumanomicon here, I have been doing a lot of research. I showed you guys last time how the minigame works, and honestly, that minigame, the more you play it, is just super addicting. I've played a lot of it. These ones are just straight up purchase ones, so because I have the Metallum, whatever the circular one is and whatever the hand one is, already stored up that I've researched in the past, I can just click this and straight up know this research now, so now I learn it. I don't have to have it put into my inventory and actually play the minigame to research it. So that's how it works with some of them. Like this one, I don't have enough to do that here. I've unlocked a lot of the other ones. There are some that I still haven't unlocked. Yeah, like these ones still need to be purchased. I don't have enough certain essences. I have to combine them to make them. But I have unlocked quite a bit. Nothing so much in the golems, and down here I haven't done anything else. It's all pretty much been up here and in here. So we're going to get into a bunch of that today because there's a lot of Thaumcraft stuff that I want to get to, and I've been learning a bit more about it, playing a bit more. Surprisingly for me, which I usually mostly only play on Sundays when I record, I have played a couple of times this week. So one day I actually just went AFK next to the Blaze spawner and ended up with this much XP. It's quite a lot. It was pretty easy, actually. I was working from home one day, so I just went ahead and parked myself right here, built a little wall around myself, and went and did my work on my other computer. So that was handy. If we come over here, oh, I went out exploring, so I filled up my wand, and this one stores 50V, this one stores 25V, and I know last time I was reading these completely wrong, so if we go ahead and look over this, it tells you down the side here what the 6 base forms of Thaumcraft V are. These are the prime, what are they, the primal Vs or something like that, I think they're called. Basically nothing makes them up. They're like primary colors, essentially. Primary, that's what they are. Ha! So we have the Air, Terra, Ignis, Aqua, Ordo, and Perdito. And if you can see here where the times and then the number, that's how much the wand has stored. Currently. So last time I was looking at this thing completely wrong. But this is telling me that, like, Air, all of them have 50V in here, and my cost for using it is 100%. Whereas this one has, holds only 25, and my cost per using it is 110%. So if I want to cast or make anything with this wand, it's going to cost me more V because it's made with crummier materials. But while I was running around, I was trying to find different aura nodes that I could siphon the V out of to fill these things up. I found a couple more Thaumcraft keys, and one thing I did find was... Nope. Let's spell right. Maybe I put them in here. I did. I found a couple more Ender Lily seeds. So that's pretty rad. I have 6 of them now in total. You know, I'm going to move these. These ones have grown because I've been hanging around here so much lately, which is actually pretty rare for me. So I'm going to move these all back out here and just get them out of the way. Perfect. That way they're all planted together, and now I don't really have to worry too much about them. I got haste. I also discovered while sitting over here, there's going to be a lot of back and forths over here. I haven't played in this world a whole lot recently other than when I'm recording, so I've actually been having a lot of fun this week. So you're going to get an earful of what I've been doing. I got a bunch more hearts, and now you can see down here I made another heart canister. Actually, possibly 2 more. But now I have 5 extra hearts. You can see they're kind of yellowish right here. They just take a minute to actually regen up when you make them. So what I'm going to need to do here is I want to make some more of these miniature hearts because these things are awesome. Gives me extra life, and not dying is always good. Let's go heart. There we go. So we're going to need to make a couple more jeweled apples. I have collected a few more apples, 2 more to be exact, so I'm going to need to get more apples if I want to make more hearts. Let's go ahead and throw these in here. We're going to need to make a couple more empty canisters, and this is the cheapest recipe I find, because I have all this stuff readily available. And let's go ahead and grab 1 and 2 more of these. Awesome. And now if we throw these into this slot here, you'll see the hearts will start regenerating down at the bottom there. There we go. So now I have 6 extra hearts. They just take a second to do it. So now I have 6 extra hearts, and then I will have 7 momentarily. And the reason there are yellow, red, yellow, and green hearts, you can have a max of 10 of any one of these. So as soon as I actually didn't need to make this yellow heart canister yet. It was kind of jumping the gun, because these do actually require a red heart canister plus the notch apple. So that's a little crazy. I kind of didn't need to spend that. But we can have up to 10 of these, 10 of these, and 10 of these. I don't actually know how to make these. There's no crafting recipe for them, so I'm not sure what to do with that one. Looks like at the moment we can get up to 20 extra hearts, which is pretty big, I gotta say. Alright, so next up we need to upgrade our wands. Now, the wands are pretty awesome. They basically hold a lot of V and are used for crafting. I also unlocked the staves, which are basically magic staves, staves, however you want to say them. They hold a lot more V. Like this one, for instance, the Greatwood stave holds 125 V, which is really, that's a lot of V, considering the Greatwood wand only holds 50 V. So, the one trade-off that you get, though, is you cannot use the wands in the arcane work table. So I cannot put one of the staves, or the staves you can't use in here. I cannot put one of the staves here. I would have to, it only works with the wands. So what we were going to do is I want to start off, I got the Silverwood, which is the best wand you can make, and I also got the Silverwood staff core. I'm going to go ahead and just do the Silverwood first, but that requires us to use an actual an arcane infusion. Now, arcane infusions, it's a lot. Where is it? Here it is. So infusion. It requires arcane stone, which isn't too bad. It's just stone around any crystal shard. That will give us the runic matrix, which we need one of these. Then we also need some arcane workbenches. We need a couple of these as well. And then you have to build it like this along with the stone and the stone bricks. So there's quite a lot that goes into making one of these. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I've been cooking up quite a bit of stone for this, so this shouldn't be too bad. It doesn't take a whole lot, so I can go ahead and use my iron wand. I'm wasting a little bit of flux with it, but I'm really okay with that. Running around and getting these things filled up is quite difficult a lot of the time, so I'm going to go ahead and just make a bunch of these right now. Let's make them all. And was it this for the matrix? No, that is for the stone bricks. I am going to need a couple of these, so let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, and the matrix is 4 of the bricks, 4 shards, and an ender pearl. I did bring over an ender pearl. I've been getting quite a lot of ender pearls lately, which is pretty nice. So we'll go like that. I'm going to use the air shards because I have more of these than anything else. If you look over here, I've got over a stack of these, whereas the other ones, the earth shards are the only other ones that are close. These entropy shards suck to find, by the way. I had to go out searching before the episode started because I didn't have any. But we have them now, so that's always good. Insufficient V, so this requires 40 ordo. Luckily, I have 40 ordo right on here. Perfect. Alright, and next up is the arcane pedestal. I'm going to need a bunch of these from everything I've seen, so ran out of V in that wand. Let's go ahead and make this one. I kind of like having 2 wands. This one is only bad, though, because when you're running around, you can accidentally, because its components are bad, as far as being iron and just standard wood, it can actually fully drain an ore node without you intending to. So that's one thing to actually watch out for. It's very possible to easily drain an ore node all the way to 0 without meaning to. I'm going to make a few more of these. Perfect. So right here it's showing us how to build up the infusion altar. Now we need one of the pedestals in the center, some arcane bricks around it, and then arcane blocks on top of that with the runic matrix above that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do... Now, my question is, are these all next to it, actually? I may have laid this out wrong. Okay, these are directly to the sides of it. Okay, so I laid this out actually bigger than I need to. This is going to be the area where I make this. So what we're going to do is go ahead and dig that out. That'll be our center. Looks like we need the bricks and the normal blocks. So the bricks are going to go right here, 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 and here. Normal block, normal block, normal block, normal block. And then let's grab some dirt real fast. We're going to put dirt there with, where is the runic matrix? Runic matrix, there it is. Put that right there. Dig that out, and I believe now all I have to do is hit it with a wand. No? Do I need a certain amount of V? Let me check my, let me check with the other wand. Maybe that's the issue. Shoot, I really hope I know what I'm doing here. You get out of my house. Thank you. And bam. No? Hang on. There we go. So it apparently cost more V than I had. I had to pull out something I was going to kind of hide from you guys, and I will show you it in a little bit, actually. So we will take a look at that soon. I had to make that off camera. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw down our pedestals now. These are what's used for the actual crafting in the infusion altar. The next thing we're going to need to make to go along with this, though, is we're going to need to make an alembic. Because right now we have no liquid forms of the different essences for this to pull in to actually craft with. If we take a look at the Thaumcraft here, let's go right here to the Sword of the Zephyr. So it requires the infusion altar, the arcane infusion, so it requires the infusion altar. We have to put a diamond, 2 air shards, a greatwood log, and a thaumium sword in it. But it also requires 8 air, 8 motus, and 8 potentia. There's nowhere for me to put a wand on this thing to actually input that stuff. So they have to come from the alembic here, which we need an arcane. We need to make it an arcane workbench. We need to make an alchemical furnace. This is what will break down the things into its essences. And then we'll want to make this arcane alembic. So let me make this real fast. Alright, I've now made myself 4 arcane alembics, and the next thing I need to make is actually some glass panes. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to drag them around like this, and we will throw in that and get some warded jars. Okay, I need that, so we can get that, and you know what, I'm going to need more of these, hang on. Alright, there we go. The warded jars are what we're going to use to store all of the different materials. So what we're going to do is, I think we're going to place this over here. Let's set up a little burning shop over here in the corner for now. So I've never used this before, so hopefully I'm doing this right. If I place this down, I should be able to put the arcane alembics on top of it. Like that. Let me get up there. So I think that's how that's supposed to go, but how do I get stuff out of them? I thought they had spouts. What happens if I put this here? I thought these things had spouts, and I don't know, how do I do that? Let's see. Alright, back to the Thaumcraft. Okay, so I don't remember how to actually get these things like completely piped out right now, but it says you can remove them with glass files, so we're going to go ahead and try that out. I believe we have to power this, and now let's take a look at what we wanted to make. So I think the first thing we wanted to make was the Silverwood Wand Core, which requires 9 of all the primal essence, or primary essence, plus magic. And we also need Salius Mandus. Now, Salius Mandus is something that we haven't seen before, and let me show you how that is made. So if we come on over here, it requires some essence. Actually, we need wisp essences. Let me go ahead and grab over here. I believe I still have a few. Yep, I got a bunch. So, ethereal essences normally come from killing wisps. The other place you can get them, like I ran around looking for a Thaumcraft dungeon to try and find wisps for a while, and then I found out if you break an aura node, you actually get these. So I went ahead and broke myself an aura node, and that got me this stuff. So all we need to do is put it with a shard and the essence. So it takes 2 essence and a single shard and just a little bit of magic. Perfect. Now we need to make, let me set all this up. Alright guys, so I just finished recording the entirety of the segment that I'm working on here as far as building all of this Thaumcraft stuff, and I've been talking too long. The episode's going to be way too long, so I got to cut it here. We will come back Friday and finish up all the stuff we're working on right now, and as you can see, there's a little preview of what I had to do right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I will see you guys on Friday. Have a good one. I'll talk to you later. See ya.